My name is L3VYTE. I'm from a street called Marcolin, North Plaza, Acres Home, Houston, Texas, man. That's the place where I was raised up. Most of the days I spent was in a room with me and my brother, man. We made tracks all day, man. We made beats, made music. We were able to grow as artists. We was able to develop ourselves as artists. In that room at my grandmother's house, I was able to really grow. I was able to really see myself into who I was going to be. I remember in that room, me and my brother had pictures of artists. We had pictures of people in that room. You know, we had pictures of producers, things that we wanted to be when we grew up, things we wanted to attain. I remember having a poster of Jay-Z, a picture of Jay-Z that I got out the Source Awards, and I remember it was a picture of him, Dame Dash. I forgot the other fella. It was 3 dudes, and they was like standing over the platinum plaques. And I remember looking at that picture and being like, man, one day I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to experience something like that. But we had it on the wall, not understanding what we had on the wall, not understanding what we was calling into our lives. But we were able to really grow in that time. We was really able to create something that was major at that time. Me and my brothers made music on a thing called MTV Music Generator. I don't think most people know what that is, but it was a video game where you can make tracks, you can make beats, and we sat on that all day making tracks. All our memory cards for our PlayStation. Anybody remember that PlayStation 1? All that, man, we had full of music. And what we were able to do with that, man, we were able to just create all kinds of songs. We had fun, had too much fun at times. Sometimes my mom used to get mad at us because we would be saying curse words, and here she come beating on the door, telling us to stop all that cursing. But at that time, man, we were just in a certain zone. We were young men, you know, only just really copying what we were seeing and what we were hearing. And through that time, man, I was able to mature. I was able to really mature because Christian rap, you know, this avenue of approach that I'm utilizing, gospel rap, it was something that I've heard since I was a kid. It was maybe the first rap music I heard was gospel rap. I remember listening to guys like DC Talk, PID, New Wine, Little Rascal. All these different artists, man, had an influence on me. So I've always seen myself wanting to utilize Christian rap as an art. It was just the fact of knowing how to do it. Because when I was introduced to the secular side of rap, that had a major influence on me as well. So looking at that and then looking at the other avenue and seeing that, man, Christian rap doesn't have the avenue, it doesn't have the fame or have the accolades or the opportunities as much as the secular realm does, you know, it really gave me this this blurred vision or this double vision to where I really couldn't see where I could do this thing for God, or I really couldn't see what life experiences I can have and share through either one of them. Because here I am on the secular end. On the secular end, I gotta talk about drugs, I gotta talk about money, I gotta talk about sex and all these other things. Then here we are on the Christian side where I gotta talk about a relationship with God, and I have to be able to say a message to people. And I didn't really have substance either on that other end, so I really fought myself throughout my life, man. I went to the military. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps active duty service. Then I did 4 years inactive. So I spent a total of about 9 years in the U.S. military, and I was able to really find myself and refine myself into art, man. I remember being in Japan and that experience, being able to really like open my mind into things that I want to do.